this is Ben and Megan, and we're getting ready to unbox our 3rd grade homeschool materials from BJU Press Homeschool. And I think last year we had the opportunity to do this with the 2nd grade, and I think we were pretty excited about that. Maybe a little bit scared.
Yeah.
About it.
At least I was.
It was the first year homeschooling. Our oldest daughter, starting in 2nd grade. Lots of great materials, lots of paper, lots of teachers' editions. But over the course of the year, I would say it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a real blessing to be able to share time educating our daughter. And now we get to do it again with 3rd grade. We've got all of our boxes here. Everything came last week, and we had 6 boxes of curriculum. It's really exciting. And so we're going to take turns going through some of these boxes and pulling out courses. And Megan, you want to start with
sure.
one of...
Right on top of this box we have Reading 3. This has 2 student texts, A and B, and it also has the work text, the work text answer key, and this humongous teacher's edition, which is in 2 volumes. And you'll also notice, you'll also notice with this teacher's edition that they're bundled together, and in the middle are these great book links that we are so excited about, and 2 novels we get to read. These are My People and The Case of the Dog Napped Cat this year. And we're really excited about those. Actually, Reading 2 was my favorite subject that I got to teach last year. So I'm really excited about Reading 3, and I'm sure it's going to be just as great as Reading 2.
Okay, I'm going to pull out some stuff here. I'll start over here. These are the DVDs that we got. We ordered 4 DVD courses, and these are kind of like self-paced courses that our daughter can do. So while Megan's taking care of the little kids, or maybe doing some chores around the house, our daughter can keep working on school. We ordered 4, only 2 of our DVD sets came. This is Bible and English. The reason the other 2 didn't come, Heritage Studies and Science, is because they're brand new and they're not going to come until August. So we'll be looking forward to those in a couple of months. But once those come, those are going to be like brand new, and we're really excited about the video quality for those. Those DVDs are actually just leased. We don't actually own those. These books we all own. But what we have to do actually is hold on to this box here, and at the end of the year when we're all done, we put the DVDs back in here and return that back to BJU Press. And it's got this big number on it, and it links it right up to our order, so it's an easy return.
Alright, here we've got our work text for Handwriting 3. Last year my daughter made a lot of great strides in her handwriting, so hopefully we'll continue that this year.
Okay, let's see. I've got, this is a getting started guide that comes with our DVDs. It tells us how to stay organized, and also tells us about the video lesson guides, which is kind of a roadmap for us. They kind of give us an idea of how we can stay on track and what materials our daughter will need each day and what we'll need to grade. I try and do as much of the grading as I can for my wife, so she doesn't have to take care of that herself. And then all the paper that you need with these courses, there are different handouts and tests. So here's the test for Science 3, and I think that's the answer key. Here are the tests. Here are student handouts for Heritage Studies. This is like the parent's guide. This is where the video lesson guide is. Here's some more tests for heritage studies and the answer key for those tests. Here's the test key for Bible and the actual test. And then here's test answer keys for English, handouts for Bible, handouts for English, the guide for English, that's the parent's guide with all the answers and so forth, and the same guide for Bible. So what we do with these, you can see there are 3 hole punched. We stick these in a binder, and when we're done with them at the end of the year, we get to toss them. So that's a good feeling, because there's a lot of paper there, but you only do 1 page a day. It's not much day by day. It's just big at the very beginning.
Alright, over here I've got the Spelling 3 student work text and the accompanying teacher's edition. Looking forward to those.
Bible Truths textbook right here. It's Following Christ. So this is a thematic and narrative of both Old Testament and New Testament related to following Christ. So traces that theme in the narratives of both the Old and the New Testament. And these are some manipulatives, some hands-on activities related to Bible. So very helpful for expanding our child's understanding.
Right, the rest of this box is actually math stuff. This is the student manipulative packet for Math 3, and it's a bunch of stuff that you have to punch out at the beginning of the year. So what we did is we just took an evening and punched all the stuff out and organized it. There's some tips actually in the front of the teacher's edition about how to organize all of the manipulative stuff, and those are really helpful. This is the student work text here. That's what we end up using on a daily basis. Again, you've got tests and actually test answer key and the tests. This is the review book. We usually end up using this kind of for homework, so to speak, I guess, if you want to call it that. But what we'll do is I'll teach a lesson earlier in the day, and then she'll do the accompanying review page sometime later on that day by herself. And these are what we actually end up grading as well. This is the reviews answer key to help us grade those papers.
For those times I get stumped by 3rd grade math problems.
Yeah. And this is the accompanying teacher's edition. So this is going to be my best friend this year, I'm sure.
Good. Let's see here. I've still got 3 more courses in here. This is the English work text. This is a writing and grammar program, so it has a chapter of grammar and then it's applied in a writing chapter, and just so proud of the work that our daughter's been able to produce over this past year. Her creative writing and her book report. She's just done a great job.
She loves it.
Yeah, and she talks about wanting to be a writer. She's written, like, this week, we have no school this week, summer vacation, she's written like 2 or 3 things.
Yeah.
So she really fell in love with writing this year, and that was with the DVDs, that self-paced program last year. So she
is Mrs. Overly, who is awesome.
Right.
She loves Mrs. Overly.
Yeah, that was really fantastic, and looking forward to what she does with English this year. The last 2 courses in here, this is really interesting what BJU Press is doing now with selling heritage studies and science for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. So both of those are 90-day courses, And what BJU Press is doing is if you buy just science, it's $300, and if you buy just heritage studies, it's $300. But if you buy them together, it's just $300. So that's what we went ahead and did, is we got them together for $300. And this is the Heritage Studies textbook and the Heritage Studies activity manual answer key and activity manual. These are some activities she can do to really solidify her understanding of the material. And then this is the science textbook. Really interesting picture of a turtle and some little men on there. And the activity manual and activity manual answer key. And there's a lot of hands-on activities in both of those activity manuals. Even though we got the self-paced video lessons for Heritage Studies, I really enjoyed teaching our oldest daughter Heritage Studies because I love history and I want to do that again. But the teacher's edition didn't come with the video lessons. But if you buy the self-paced video lessons, then you can actually get these this teacher's edition for 50% off. So we went ahead and did that, and I bought this teacher's edition. So I'm gonna teach her Heritage Studies, and if she gets really interested and wants to watch the video too, she can do that and learn from one of the new distance learning teachers. Her name is Jessica Ingersoll. And potentially I could also use that like if I need to travel or be away or for whatever reason I can't teach history, she can watch that video lesson instead of me teaching it for that day. So we're really excited about that deal. It's been really good.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of books here. It's been a lot of fun unpacking. It's always exciting to get these things, and looking forward to pulling the shrink wrap off and looking through these and seeing what stories are in here and everything. And
yeah, I'm excited to go ahead and start doing planning already. So we're excited.
It's gonna be really good. So the next step is to organize all of this and plan it all out, and I think that we're gonna have another great year homeschooling. Looking forward to it.